What up? It's Acevendo. Back with another topic, back with another video. So the title of this video is going to be Trump may send DOGE checks to Americans. So admin notes. Thanks again to all the subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I endeavor to keep pushing these videos out, give you leverage, the better it sells. It's cold out here, y'all. It's sunny. It looks, you know, you can see the sun out, but it's cold, y'all. It is cold out here. So I'm gonna try to get through this video as efficiently as possible, which actually is a segue to the topic here. So let's get into it. So Trump may send out DOGE checks to Americans. DOGE, D-O-G-E. That stands for Department of Government Efficiency. And that's the government agency that was created under his administration, where Elon Musk is the head, from what I can tell. And they've been going around making budget cuts, auditing government agencies, trying to cut the deficit, the federal deficit, right? And I want to say they're trying to cut the deficit by I think $1 or $2 trillion. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing DC. It's gonna be some sirens. Hold on, y'all. Got the police behind this joint. Yeah, hopefully whoever is in the ambulance is doing well. Well, they might not be doing that well because they're being taken to the hospital, but hopefully they get through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say a prayer. But so yeah, DOGE. So they're cutting they're trying to cut the government deficit, right? And what they're saying is that because of all the cuts they're doing, there's going to be, I guess, a surplus or savings, right? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the word they use for it, savings. And they're talking about taking 20% of the money they're going to save overall and hand it out to American families as a check, right, as money. And they said that, you know, because of all this money they are going to save, that they could be able to send as much as $5,000 to every family in America. Now, I say that lightly. I'm not saying person, I'm saying family. Now, I'm not saying if you're single, you won't get this check. I'm not saying that at all. If you're a taxpayer, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some things, maybe some criteria you have to meet to get it. But this is crazy if they're going to do this. Like, for real. This is really crazy if they actually wind up doing this. But here's the thing that I want folks to understand. If they decide to do this, right? Now you're talking about $5,000 that's going to be given to Americans, right? Kind of similar to what happened in 2020, late 2020, and all of 2021 when they were giving out stimulus checks under the Biden administration. And I'm going to tell you right now, what I saw when it came to those stimulus checks was crazy. Folks went out and bought stuff they did not need to have or they couldn't afford outside of having that extra money, right? It was actually crazy. Folks literally blew this money. After not having to work, right? Because, you know, things was locked down. And folks was drawing unemployment that was making them more money that they actually made on an actual job, right? So you would think that these folks would, and I'm not saying everybody did this, I'm just saying, just in general, you know what I'm saying, from what I see. You would think that most of these folks would take that extra money, put it away for a rainy day, pay off debt, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that much. I mean, like some folks may have got $1,500 back. Maybe some folks got some more money back, you know what I'm saying? But from what I've seen, especially on social media, a lot of folks wind up, you know, blowing this money away, right? And it's absolutely crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? That right there shows how folks' mindset is when it comes to money. And just imagine giving every single person, every family, $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm pretty sure these folks are gonna believe it's free money. But some kind of way the government's gonna get this money back. And that's what happened with the stimulus checks, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, the stimulus checks, to a certain degree, was a result of folks. Now I know I got the walk. Come on, y'all. DC folks. I'm in the look at this. I'm in the crosswalk and look, I got the crosswalk sign, right? But they're gonna go around and just keep going. It's crazy. And I digress. So, you know, a lot of folks wind up blowing this money, mismanaging this money they got extra. And I know what I was gonna say. So, you know, the stimulus checks that we got back then, you know, of course, they're trying to stimulate the economy because the money was not circulating. But you got to also understand that they printed extra money during this time, right? So not only did they actually give folks a stimulus check, but they also was printing money out of thin air, right? Which is one of the reasons why we got this crazy inflation we have right now. Now, I can only assume that they stopped printing money, you know what I'm saying? You know, the way they did back then. And this $5,000 that these folks may get is not a result of extra printed money, because that's how inflation happens. You put too much money into the economy, and then prices drive up because folks have more money than they had before. That's how inflation works, y'all. And let's also get this out the way as well. The U.S. Federal Reserve is not the government. It's a privately owned entity, right? This gets deeper than what y'all think it is, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks will get it confused and think that if the U.S. Federal Reserve is part of the U.S. government. It's not. It's called the U.S. Federal Reserve, but it's not owned by the government. It's a privately owned entity, right? So, in other words, the government had to ask the Federal Reserve to print this money out. I don't want to get too deep, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, what are folks going to do with this $5,000 that they get, or they could possibly get? You know what I'm saying? It's not set in stone. Hold on, y'all. The way I walk to work is blocked off. What is going on here? So I may be up here a little bit longer than what I thought. Or maybe I need to cross the street here. Yeah, I'm gonna cross the street here because the sidewalk I normally walk is actually blocked off right now. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, so it's like, what are folks gonna do with this money? I hope and pray that if folks get this $5,000, you know what I'm saying, with the inflation going on right now and credit card debt just being absolutely ridiculous, that folks actually do something good with this money. But, you know, seeing how Americans work and seeing how things, you know, can transpire when it comes to money. I'm telling you, I got a funny feeling that it's going to be a lot of hurt feelings and a lot of folks put themselves in more debt than what they are in right now. But if this $5,000 is not as a result of printed money, then that's a good thing. You know, I think, hold on, man. Hold on, y'all. Crosswalk lights are not working. So that's probably the reason why they got the street blocked off. All this traffic. Yeah. So, I know it's not an interruption in this video right now, you know what I'm saying, but I'm trying to get through it. So, like, you know, I'm kind of scared about folks getting this $5,000, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to be a blessing for a lot of folks, especially when it comes to folks losing their job. It can have families float for a little bit, you know what I'm saying, until they get back on their feet. So I totally get that. But time and time again, we've seen where folks really, really, really don't understand how to manage their money, y'all. And it's like one of those things, like, you know, will folks really be put in a good situation if they decide to send this money out to folks? That's the one. It's not like they're trying to get votes. You know what I'm saying? Like, President Trump is in the White House right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they're trying to get votes and anything like that. And with inflation going on right now, does the economy really need to be stimulated like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to work here. You'll see what I'm talking about once I start walking a little bit more here. It's like everything is blocked off. They're doing a lot of work here. And I'm smelling gas. It's crazy. So anyways, yeah, it's a real thing. It's not set in stone whether this money is going to be sent to folks, but if it does, hopefully folks actually do something with it when it comes to like helping them better their financial situation. But history dictates that a lot of folks are gonna, they're gonna do some crazy stuff with this money, man. I'm telling you. But anyway, drop some comment section below. Let me know what y'all think. I hope this video wasn't too convoluted with me having all these interruptions. But drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. I get this somewhat stimulus check. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do with it? I know what I'm gonna do with it. It's going right in the bank, and it's gonna sit there. All right. So you want to discuss the topic or subject? Think it beneficial to the channel. Email me at acog757@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. Say so G. Signing out. I'm gone.